ആ മൊമെന്റ് സ്ലോ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഡിഫൻഡർ ആ ബോൾ കൃത്യമായി തിരിച്ചെടുക്കുന്നതാണ് കണ്ടത്. സോ അല്പം കൂടി മൂവ്മെന്റ് ഫാസ്റ്റ് ആക്കിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഈ ലെവലിലും പിടിച്ചു നിൽക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല എന്ന് മനസ്സിലായി.
നല്ലൊരു ഇന്റർസെപ്ഷൻ, ഫോർവേഡ് ബോൾ. നവീൻ കൃഷ്ണ, ഇടുക്കി ദേവികുളം സ്വദേശിയാണ്, ജേഴ്സി നമ്പർ 77 നവീൻ കൃഷ്ണ. കഴിഞ്ഞ കളി കാണാൻ നവീനിന്റെ അച്ഛൻ കോഴിക്കോട് ഗാലറിയിൽ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. കളിക്ക് ശേഷം അച്ഛന് ഹാപ്പി ബർത്ത്ഡേ വിഷ് നേർന്നുകൊണ്ട് നവീൻ, ഇദ്ദേഹം ഈ ജേഴ്സി നമ്പർ 77 ഒരു ഫോട്ടോ പോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ കണ്ടു ഇൻസ്റ്റാഗ്രാമിൽ. ആൻഡ് എഗെയിൻ നവീന്റെ അച്ഛൻ ഇന്ന് തിരുവനന്തപുരത്തെ ഗാലറിയിലും നവീന്റെ കളി കാണാൻ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് ഫ്രം ദേവികുളം ഇടുക്കി. സൂപ്പർ ലീഗ് കേരളയിലെ മാച്ച് നമ്പർ 7 ആവേശഭരിതമായ മഴ നനഞ്ഞ അന്തരീക്ഷത്തിൽ പോലും ആവേശം ഒട്ടും ചോരാതെ പുരോഗമിക്കുകയാണ്. തിരുവനന്തപുരം ചന്ദ്രശേഖരൻ നായർ സ്റ്റേഡിയത്തിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ തൃശൂർ മാജിക് ലീഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നു 1-0. കൊമ്പന്റെ കൗണ്ടർ അറ്റാക്ക്. ഇവിടെയാണ് വീണ്ടും അസറാണത്. ഷാഫി, ജേഴ്സി നമ്പർ 27. ഷാഫിയെ റൈറ്റിലേക്ക് വിട്ട് അസറാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ ലെഫ്റ്റിൽ. നേരത്തെ 2 ഡ്രിബിൾ ചെയ്ത് അസർ പോയി ഒരു പന്ത് കളഞ്ഞതുപോലെ ഇവിടെയും ഷാഫിക്ക് ആ പന്ത് പിടിച്ചാൽ വേണമെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ ഡ്രിബിൾ ചെയ്ത് പോകാം.
യെസ്, ഷാഫിക്ക് ഡ്രിബിൾ ചെയ്ത് പോകാം. പക്ഷെ അത് അത്ര എളുപ്പമല്ല ഷൈജോട്ട. കാരണം ഈ തൃശ്ശൂർ ടീമിൻ്റെ, അതിലേക്ക് വരാം, തൃശ്ശൂർ ടീമിൻ്റെ അറ്റാക്ക് കഴിഞ്ഞ് തിരിച്ച് ഡിഫൻസിലേക്ക് വരുന്ന ആ ട്രാൻസിഷൻ ടു ഡിഫൻഡ് ഗംഭീരമാണ്. കൃത്യമായി എല്ലാവരും പന്തിൻ്റെ പുറകിലേക്ക് എത്തുന്നു. അത് കൃത്യസമയത്ത് തന്നെ ബാലൻസ് ചെയ്തെത്തുന്നു. നമ്മുടെ അതിന് ആരാ ചുക്കാൻ പിടിക്കുന്നത് നമ്മൾ പറയേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല.
ആന്ദ്രേ ചെർണിഷോവ് പരിശീലിപ്പിക്കുന്ന റഷ്യൻ പരിശീലകൻ ആന്ദ്രേ ചെർണിഷോവിന്റെ ടീമാണ് ഈ സീസണിൽ SLKയിൽ തൃശൂർ മാജിക് FC. സോ ഈ തൃശൂർ മാജിക്കിന്റെ ആരാധകർ ഇപ്പോഴും കാത്തിരിക്കുകയാണ് ഫോർ സം റിയൽ റഷ്യൻ മാജിക്.
യെസ്, അതിലെ യെസ്
Magic FC, whereas Thrissur Magic have been really direct. A set play goal, a corner kick which led to a goal, and then a long ball for Marcus Joseph, who should have made it 2-0. So classic counter attack from Thrissur Magic versus the intricate play of the Kombans, and so far it's the Magic leading 1-0.
They only have one goal scorer at the moment, and that's the captain Mason Alves. Usher now driving through, gliding through 4 blue shirts, still Usher. But you have to give credits to Kamaluddin for coming up and anticipating that run from Usher.
Mohammad Usher needs to shoot like he did last time. The Kombans definitely don't have their shooting boots on because they're getting in good positions to shoot. First Ronald, then Usher, then Shafi, and now Azhar again. But they aren't taking that shot. If you don't shoot, you can't score. Yes, he dribbles past 1, he dribbles past 2. There you go. Now you need to take that shot. You're not going to get past 3-4 defenders, especially when Miles and Alves is at the helm. So the Kombans getting in really good positions, but so far their shooting boots are in the dressing room.
To experience fullbacks really for Kombans, and sometimes should be more aware of such situations. Usher again went with that emotion for the shot, should have calmed himself down a bit. Sometimes need to show composure as well, along with the talent he has got on board. A lot of dribbling, some smooth footwork, and this is pure passion. It's constantly raining, but these fans do not care. The love for the game is unmatched in the state. Salam, a nice touch there, and Ronald was brought down. That is the dirty work Lenny Rodriguez has been deployed to do in that midfield.
That's probably the last foul that the referee will give him. I'm surprised he's not booked for that because it's a blatant pull of the jersey and blatant pull of Ronald.
This is what Ronald brings. Take a touch, don't pass the ball, just turn and dribble
at the Thrissur Magic defenders.
Rohan with a Fine switch to the right. Salam Ranjan more interested to help his team on the build-up, but now he has to track back. Space left open. He's not required. And Ottoman not on the same wavelength with Ronald and Shafi out there. Would have wanted the run from Shafi, that's his reaction. Right and left.
Getting past one, getting past two. Could have been a foul there. But the referee could have bought the foul. The gameplay back there for a foul on Ronald. He tried to play the advantage. Ronald wasn't able to find Autamar there.
Score.
Yeah, it's a classic Thrissur Magic game. They've got the 1-0 lead. They're happy to sit back. They're happy to absorb the pressure. They're not playing too much of an expansive game, which is what they've done in the first two games as well. Have a look at the goal here. The first header by Tejas Krishna, the second header by Francis Addo, and then a simple tap-in from Milson Alves. You cannot leave a guy like Milson Alves free inside the box. 2 set plays, 2 goals for Milson Alves, and he's the top goal scorer for Thrissur Magic FC. He's picked off from last season, where he scored crucial goals as well. And that's just underneath the crossbar.
I think I'll point something out as well with that. There's been a lot of question marks on the free kicks and penalties not being given. Of course, the conditions playing in the mind of the official. But if you look closely on the build-up to that goal, Milson Alves was having a hold of Patrick Mota, who was marking him, and he was out of the equation as soon as the first header came in.
Bro, linkilla, bro, linkilla.
Milson Alves, you're not going to beat him physically. So you might as well try to be in a good position to react what he's going to do. And the Kombans, I think
They were still dreaming, and they were still celebrating that previous win at home, because there was nobody inside that box that were on their toes. Everybody were caught on their heels, and the Thrissur Magic took advantage of that.
Done with a drinks break in the first half. And Kombans trailing by a goal. Bibin has left his position, and a lot of space in front left for McAlliston and Usher, and getting a taste of his own medicine, Usher, from Lenny Rodriguez.
Fantastic there from Lenny. What an interception, and a nice pass into the feet of his teammate.
Shafi has options in front. Needs to release it quick, just takes his time. And by then the chance was gone. And look who's down there defending again. It's Milson Alves. He's the star of this team.
Again, a second too late there for Mohammad Shafi. There was a fantastic run by the right back, Abdul Badish, underlapping him. He needed to play that ball first time. He needed to cross that ball inside the box first time. But again, it's a left footer playing on the right wing, and all he wanted to do was cut back. And by the time he did that, the defenders had recovered, and Milson had recovered as well.
Marcus Joseph just takes defenders out of their positions at times, and he needs someone who can pair him up, complement him, and get the goals instead of Markovic, who is supposed to do that exact role which Marcus Joseph is doing.
Again there, Markovic giving the ball this time. The South Coast Troopers, the Thiruvananthapuram Kombans fans are in voice, and they will need to be even more louder if the Kombans have to mount that comeback. This is the third straight home game for the Kombans. They've won one, they've lost one, and at the moment they're on the verge of losing a second.
Tried to be clever, but at what cost? All they would hope and want is a goal from Kombans, and they'll hope they're back in the game before the end of the first half itself. Just trying to slow the game down whenever possible. Thrissur Magic, they have the lead. It is an away game for them. They do not mind having more of the possession, more time on the ball.
Yeah, the way the game's going on, I wouldn't be surprised if James McCloone would think about making changes at halftime. He was brave in the last game and brought on Paulo Victor early on in the second half, and it paid dividend.
Will be under some pressure, Patrick McCloone.
He's having a thought, and at this moment of time he has the ammunition on the bench. The question is, when will he choose to use it?
Here is Usher. And now he's found himself in some space. Ronald thinking of a shot. Ronald McAllister. That was heading for the top corner, if not for Kamaluddin. Fingertips on it. And Ronald, this is what he's known to do. Finally caught an opportunity, but he cannot believe his luck. For the fourth time in the tournament so far, his spectaculars have been stopped.
Finally, it took 38 minutes for Ronald to take a shot. 38 minutes for the first shot on target, and Kamaluddin was ready for it. It was straight at the goalkeeper, but this is what Ronald brings to the squad. Intricacy, pace, speed, skill, and a definite shot on him. They need to do more of this.
Another one floated in. They're certainly not out of this by any means. Now Rohan floats it forward. Ottomar is there. Felipe was there as well. He scored once in the tournament, but not at the right side. He could have been redeemed if he got that in.
That was a fantastic ball there by Rohan, and I think Ottomar got in the way of Felipe out there.